You doing okay? All right. Today, I have to. Morning, you guys. So, what a day. And it's only 9 a.m. Actually, nothing really happened. I just woke up a few minutes ago. I've been needing a lot of sleep recently. Like, a lot of sleep. Because I haven't been sleeping. So that kind of makes sense. I don't know, well, I know why. I stay up with some people and I drink, or for some reason I just think that, like, what's an hour gonna do? If I go to sleep at 2 or 3, I'll just wake up at 10. I just start counting the days back, and it's just like, I don't know what the fuck, when that started happening. I'll look at 2 o'clock and I'll say, okay, at least it's only 2. And then I keep watching for some fucking stupid reason, believe that it's gonna stay at 2 for a while. And then it's fucking 4. And I'm like, why did I do that? And I don't know why. I don't know why I've been doing that more often. I don't know why. My friend gave me these shades. Well, she didn't give it to me, but she said you can wear them. And I think they're the coolest fucking shades in the world. Like, straight up, everything is nice and orange and everything feels calm. I could just cry. And now everything is gloomy and just dangerous and sad. And now everything feels nice and actually really nice and happy. Been noticing that a lot of everything just comes with patience and consistency. As you can see here, my plant is dying because I haven't been patient, and don't know if she's losing or needing water. I think yellow is needing water. But we'll get back to you. I haven't been doing any videos recently, like on Instagram or whatever, but I had a new discovery in my friend where it was like, dude, you gotta. That's how I've been making Instagram stories, right? And I just make a bunch of them because I just think they're funny. Like little vlogs, I guess. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. I love making skits. It does take some time. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Anyways, he goes, do these stories, like, nobody really watches them. Like, no need to make all these stories. If you're gonna post a story, I said this, if I'm gonna post a story, he's right, not a lot of people watch them. But if I'm gonna post a story, I should post it in 3 ways. One, like a poll or a question, right? People watch those and people interact with those. 2, a link of some sort, or like a, follow this, or like, go buy this, which is coming out on January 1st, whatever, so that people can see. And the third one was just memes. Just post a meme. But he said the stories they've been making, dude, those are posts. Just post them, 2 or 3 posts a day. And I guess I overcomplicate this shit, dude, because I don't know. I just think like no one's gonna watch this. Or like I need to put it on YouTube or something. It's like no one's gonna watch this shit. Just gotta fucking try it out. Just fucking try it. What's the worst that can happen? And keep doing it. You know? And I definitely need to get one of those handle thingies because that'll make filming a lot easier. The only thing that's sad is I can't, I won't be able to do the whomp, the zoom in, zoom out. Instagram has those. Maybe I could do it a different way. Maybe I can take them and still do it on it. I don't know. I can find that out. But so, I think that's going to be my route a little bit because I just don't know. And they can all be together. Have that, make the skits, the play. I really got to finish that because I'm kind of running back on time, running low on time. I'll work on that right now. Oh God, I just love it when you get a good ass fucking monstrous stretch, just like the demon comes out of you, like. Oh God, how do you guys like the Sades? I can't wait to make my channel, dude. I just want to be fucking. I just love that channel aspect. Somebody asked me today or yesterday, do you wanna, act full time? She didn't sound like that. I don't know why I said that. She's actually a really nice person. When she said that, I thought she meant. I don't really know what that means. Act full time, like. I thought it meant like because I'm thinking of 9 to 5, so like I'm acting full time. Like 9 to 5, like I'm on a TV show or something. You know, I don't want to do that unless I'm on a TV show that's like. I don't know actually. It can't be too long. It's got to be like a season or something. I mean, maybe at some point I'll have to do that, and that'll be my shit. And that's just what I'll do for a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? But one thing I do know is that. So I thought that was full time, but apparently it's just like freelancing and making enough money to. I think for films, I would just, yeah, just pick and choose the ones that I want. I wouldn't say it's full time, but obviously those type of films would make me a lot of money. The ones that I'm talking about. And so, as I, progress. But I think if there is a full time job, it would be something like this, like just having my channel and having a talk. And then you stream, and then you have your skits. And then you have your. I don't know. You're just like a channel where you're streaming, right? A channel where it's like the skit. Okay, here's like the skit, and then it's like your. Interaction. Maybe it's me with you. Maybe it's me with someone else. I love that. That I would love to have my daily job as. And I think about this so far in the future because I think I think about it like if I were to have a family, because I want a family, would I want my family to be in this situation? I don't know. My family would have to. I guess I never ask famous people like, hey, what do you do? That's what I'm gonna ask a famous person one day when I meet them. How do you deal with this with your family, like your wife and your children? Like they never thought they were gonna be famous, and then one day they marry a person and have children with them, and now the fucking world knows about them. And I know you probably saying like, all right, dude, keep your head low or keep your head down. You're not there yet. I understand, but I don't even have a family yet. But I know that when I have a family, I will be in that position. And that's what makes me think, like, I don't know. I guess the right person will come around, and maybe I shouldn't be overthinking that. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking of that at all because it just like limits me in a certain way. But you know, this is Jerry. Jerry always says hi to me when I walk in. He's like this. And he's right here in the window. Hello, Jerry. On to the second espresso. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do, bruh. Anyways, I probably shouldn't even think about that. I tend to do that so often, just like, oh, what about this in the future? It's like, bro, that's 30 years down the line. The fuck you talking about, bro? You don't even finish the shit you're doing today. So, anyways, I feel good things are coming. I hope the same for you. I'm excited to figure out this process. Yesterday I was acting, and basically zero sleep really affects you. And I was noticing this, like, how to be. And I thought, like, this is why I love the acting process, because I get to learn about it slowly, every single time I film. And every single time I film, this in the back of my head is like, trust the process. And I'm like, but what does that mean? You know, like this whole idea of you got to be this way, you got to be like that. So just trust the process. I know that I have this like a natural ability, but then people will say like, yeah, but it's like too natural. Like, what does that even mean? You want me to be a certain way? It's like you gotta play like that. And then sometimes I don't know. I do adore this process because I really get to learn about myself and where I'm gonna go. And I've really destroyed this people pleasing habit and this embarrassment, because yesterday when I was filming, you would just hear like yeah, like right after you're speaking, right after you just did the scene, they're like cut, okay, man. And then you're just sitting there like they're fucking laughing at me. the fuck are they laughing at? And then you have this battle of they're fucking laughing at you because you know what you did was corny as a mother. Or they're laughing at something. Maybe it is you, maybe it's not. Just let it go. Like separate yourself, you know? Like don't mix it in. Don't put it around your shoulder. But just like relax and put it like just let it float around. Because a lot of the times people laugh at shit just because they're fucking laughing. But at any given moment, you can do something extraordinary that'll keep them in focus. And they'll go, wow, what you just did was extraordinary. And so it completely diminishes the whole entire laughing, you know, trauma that you just experienced. So just forget about it. Just who cares if people laugh? Just let it. So I'm breaking that cycle every time I film. I've been picking up like smaller films, short films here and there, student films. One of them. I'm not. That'll be the last one because it is too goofy. But yeah, I'm learning this process and it feels great. It's like, oh, this is the type of artist I want to become. I like helping people and I like being in a lot of films. I don't see it as like, for me, the acting industry, you know, I used to see it as like, I'm going to be this like great, fantastic, like I'm going to be, maybe I don't have to be like that. Maybe you just play. Maybe you just like playing. Maybe you just like playing, bro. I used to believe I have to be the greatest actor because people were telling me that I have raw talent and I don't do this shit because that's corny. I don't do that. Okay, I'm gonna pick and choose. I'm not gonna pick everything, but so what if I'm in 100 different films? I don't. I don't have to be in four of the best ones only. I can continue to be in a bunch of films, and I also learned about myself a lot because I could be completely wrong, but when I'm in a film, I see myself a certain way as a certain thing, and everyone goes, no, no, I don't see that. But then when I watch the film, I'm like, I see it. Don't you see it? Like, you look at me as a person, and you just see like a bunch of colors just splattered on the wall. And other people go, no, 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 I see like this person. You're like that, or you're like this. And I go, I don't. I just see a bunch of paint splattered. But that's interesting that you see that. And so, I guess what I mean by that is, I know I talk a lot in just like very broad terms. But what I mean by that is, I don't know where I go, where I belong, and I also people see me as like a heartthrob or like the sad boy, or some of them see me as like the villain, like the, you know, and I'm like, you know, I see what you're saying by all that stuff, but when I see it, I see myself as like I don't know. I'm not that one character. And I understand like, oh, this is the like you're playing a character, you're acting with it. Yeah, I totally get that. But I see them as like a mix. I was in this one show where I'm playing like this older guy and I'm just like this charming guy and you know, and that's pretty much it. And maybe it was just because it was a rom com, but I look at it all and I'm like, I just don't feel like I fit in here because I feel like I'm too goofy for this, or I feel like I'm too. There's something behind this character that you're not seeing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I see myself. You know. Yesterday I'm playing this jock. You know that's very lovable and like everyone's like, this is the fucking guy. You know, the fucking protector. And I'm like, first of all, I'm not a jock at all. Terrible at that stuff. I do have some confidence, but my confidence is chaotic. And it's very, my confidence is built off of like, you know, I'm not that confident that's like, I am a fantastic person and a jock. And I've proven confidence through my touchdown capabilities, um, my awarding passes, and my physical attributes, and my fat cock. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a fat cock. But I don't. When I was playing that, I was telling this person, it's interesting. This is a good role for me because I don't. I'm not this person. I usually just like, I don't care. But maybe there are some jocks out there, a lot of jocks out there that are like the coolest of the cool, and they're just like, yeah, whatever, bro, just fucking toss the ball. Like, none of this shit matters. And so when I'm playing this character, like, the role is like, everyone's like, oh shit, it's this guy. And I come in and I'm thinking, like, I'm not this charismatic machismo guy at all. But, so I can't play this, but you'll see this coward. That's something, this coward or this, like, fear, this, like, sadness in this person. The complete opposite. You haven't seen that yet. That I can play. Not just that, but like the mix. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about like people see me as this person, or you could play that guy. You could play this guy. See you as the charismatic machismo guy. See you as the rom com like heart throb. I could see you as a sad boy, type. Every time I see that, I'm like, I don't see that. I see the paint splattered, and I guess what I mean by that is I don't want to portray just that character in a film. I actually want to portray the opposite of that character, but maybe begin with that or end with that. So if I'm in a film and it's like you're the heartthrob, if that's just the film, I'm the heartthrob guy. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But where's the action, Now if you make a short film where I'm the heartthrob, but then we find out that later this man has secretly been taking people or I don't know, something dark about this person, something malicious that you don't expect. Now I begin to understand the story. Now I'm excited. You play a heartthrob, you play a machismo charisma guy for the whole film. I'll be like, yeah, okay, I don't really feel it. Like I'm not that type of guy, Like I don't feel that. And then there's another film where I play the machismo charismatic guy, but then we find out he's really just a coward, or he's saddened by something, and a loser. Now I understand it. You tell me to play a sad loser, man, and I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, I kind of get that one, but like, but then it's just like, that's it. Like, okay, you just want to see me cry because I can cry very easily. You just want to see me cry. That's it. Like, okay, here we go. And people are like, yeah, good job. And I'm like, great. You're just like, you're just praising my sadness. Thanks a lot. But then you have another film where I'm playing the saddened loser guy. But maybe I turn. Maybe I there's a switch that has flipped, and I've had enough, and that sadness drives me insane. Where my pain is no longer, my pain is so numbed that on a path of rampage or destruction or killing spree doesn't make me feel any different. But I actually find a bit of joy in it. Or maybe it's some type of beast unleashed inside of me. Now I understand this film. I love that. And for such a long time I've only portrayed this one. And I'm like, yeah, I can't really do it. I keep telling myself like I can't do it. You can, Mati. You can. Because that's what people see you as. You just haven't experienced a long enough film. That's plainly it, you know. And that's what I really like about this short film, or this play that I'm making, is a short play. There's one act is that both of them have this like start and ending where you're like, oh, I guess they get shut up, they get put in their place, or they expose themselves for who they really are. I love that. I think it's because I don't know where I belong, so whenever someone puts me where I belong, I'm like, yeah, but what about this? I always just seep out of it. The one thing, though, is that I am playful. If anyone says I am playful and I am kind, well, I don't know about kind, because sometimes I'm not. I am generally kind. Playful and empathetic. Those two things. Absolutely all the time. And the best part about playful and empathetic is that they can go anywhere. That's what I love about them. Because people say, you're a charismatic guy. No, I'm not. No, a lot of times I'm in my head. You got this confidence. No, a lot of times I'm extremely insecure. You're like this stable guy. Not even close. You're like this innocent type of. No, no, I'm not. I'm a lot of times that there's serious shit to speak about. You're funny. Sometimes I'm really not. I suck. But playful and empathetic. All the time. Because if you're playful, you can behave like a child, or you can behave like an adult who's just cracking on you to test your ability, test your strength. Or you can play with your food. And that could be ranging from a person playing with their food for laughter, to just pass the time, a bored person, playing with their food, to a fucking animal who's playing with their food because they know they can't get away from them. Just playful, just exploring life, just curiosity and empathy, empathetic. Because the beautiful thing about being empathetic is that a lot of people regard it as just kindness, I think. And that's a big part of it, but empathy is just feeling for the other, you know? And what makes empathy beautiful is that you can't really do anything about it a lot of the times because the other person is just, that's what's happening to them is just going to happen. So it makes me feel a lot. And I think that's also very beautiful because sometimes you can just look at a person who's just experiencing major pain and you feel for them a lot and you just, and you want to stop it. And so you rage out on everyone and you say, this needs to end now. Or you look at that person and you say, don't give up, Or maybe the person is just having a very happy moment and other people are, also enjoying it, but they're not involving you, and you look at them and you go, at least they're having a fantastic time. You feel a little sad, but you look at them and you go, they're enjoying themselves. Let them enjoy themselves. They deserve this. And it makes you sad because you can't be a part of it. But then there's the other part of empathy, where you see someone losing their life, and it's because of you. And there's something about them that you understand. You understand what the pain is like, and you understand the feeling, and maybe you understand that they're not. You're sorry for being the cause of this, but you also can't help yourself but to keep going. I think there's something about that is very interesting and very complex. How can you kill someone and feel for their pain at the same time? It's not because you're seeing this person, but it's because you understand what you're experiencing, but you're also experiencing what this other person is experiencing. And it's like red and blue. It's like colors that mash, but they also mix. I believe empathy has that as well. And you want to know why I believe that? Because hunting. You don't just go hunting because you like killing animals. Some people do. They don't really have empathy. But then you go hunting because you understand you need food. And you understand that the pain that this animal is experiencing is heavy. And so you pray and you kill them. And you understand. There's a lot of empathy there. So playfulness and empathy. Empathetic. That's exactly where I belong. I don't, and now I'm slowly beginning to realize, actually, as I'm saying this out loud, why I, I, I'm on these films, and I'm just like, I don't see myself as this person. Like, I want you to play the big scary guy. I'm like, yeah, but that's not me. I don't know how to play that, and I always get in my head. Play the big scary guy. Like that's not me, bro. Okay, play the machismo charisma guy. That's also not me because I'm very insecure. Okay, play the insecure guy, lonely, loser. I'm like, okay. That's the one where I'm always like, kind of hitting the nail on the head there, buddy. But then I think at some point I just want to kill someone. So then I start thinking like, so maybe I'm not the lonely, innocent guy, loser guy, because this rage comes out immediately, and this horror comes out immediately. So where do I belong? I guess I am an artist. I guess I am naturally an actor. I have this innate understanding that I cannot have just one. Isn't that fucking sick, dude? You figure some shit out about yourself where you're like, oh, that's badass. I am like this. Your whole life you think you're this fucking softy. Then you realize, oh, actually, my shit is tough, bro. That's badass. And even the opposite way. Your whole life, you build up walls. Then you realize you actually like classical music. And you're a fucking softy in the inside. That's fucking badass, bro. That's who you are. Obviously, we're humans and we're complex. We can be different here and there, but there's something that's very interesting about that. It's just very beautiful. I got my two red spots in my head. So, anyways, I was figuring that out yesterday, and after playing this character, and I think really enjoying this process. I want to do it forever. Um, But if I really want to showcase it, I can't wait. Like Christopher Nolan said. Said I really so badly wanted to be a director. So I just started writing my own stuff. I'm like, brilliant. That's fucking duh. Why wait anymore? Why wait ever? The world wants to see you. You're waiting for something to happen, and the world the whole entire time is waiting for you to do it. You're waiting for something to happen, but the world is waiting for you to do it. You're waiting for something to happen when the world is waiting for you to do it. And all it takes is a little. So I don't know. Guess I'm in a good mood this morning. I'm excited to see where things go. I want my job to be just making the videos. I actually got a person calling me or texting me on Instagram. Hey, I like your skits. You want to work together? Need someone for a skit. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you want to just play around? He's like, yeah, for my clients as well. I'm like, I just got another fucking client, bro. So I definitely would like to make that happen. I'm not really good at the filming aspect of it. That's the only thing. It sucks. Maybe I should watch more videos and whatnot, but I think, well, if I build my influence, then it'll work. And so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you have a great fucking day. You understand? Say bye to Jerry. See you later, Jerry Bear. I'll see you guys in the future. Too deep.